Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. I have an interesting topic to discuss. The pop and R&B singer Normani has been getting a lot of questions from her fans because she hasn't released any music in a while. And some of her fans think that something deeper is going on. They think that her team is sabotaging her. Now, I'm not going to say whether or not that's true. It doesn't make sense for any team to intentionally sabotage their own artist, but I do notice a few missteps that her team is taking, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to get you all up to speed on who Normani is. Now, Normani was first discovered on X Factor, and she was placed in the multi-platinum selling girl group Fifth Harmony, but she really didn't get a chance to shine until she went solo. Now, when she competed on the dance show Dancing with the Stars, that's when people started to realize her star power and her potential. After competing on that show, Normani went on to collaborate with an artist named Khalid, and they had a top 10 Billboard hit called Love Lies. And when they performed that song live on the Billboard Music Awards, Normani completely stole the show, and that's when people witnessed the birth of a star. After that, Normani went on to do other big things. She toured with Ariana Grande, and she was featured on Sam Smith's smash hit song Dancing with a Stranger, which was one of the biggest pop and dance songs last year. Not only that, Normani released her own singles. She released Waves featuring Black, and she also released Motivation, and her video became a viral moment on social media. Not only that, she performed Motivation on the VMAs, and that was also another show-stopping moment that had a lot of people talking. And Normani has been getting a lot of support in the industry from major artists like Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Rihanna, etc. So she's been getting a lot of support and a lot of love, and a lot of people have been anticipating the release of her new music. However, for some reason, when she released her single Motivation, she kind of went quiet, and people are wondering what happened. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on behind the scenes, so I'm not going to talk like I know. I do find it weird that her team didn't really take advantage of the momentum she had after releasing Motivation. She released the single and she also performed at the VMAs, but after that, all the promotion stopped and she hasn't released any official singles since then. Now, some fans speculate that Normani's label is the one blocking her. Normani is signed to an imprint under RCA called Keep Cool Records, and the head executives of Keep Cool are Courtney Stewart and Tunji, who is a successful A&R at RCA. He's responsible for handling artists like Childish Gambino, Her, SZA, Doja Cat, Bryson Tiller, Khalid, Lucky Day, etc. So Tunji has had a lot of success at RCA, and because of his and Courtney's success, RCA decided to give them a label, and they signed Normani. But a lot of Normani fans have been very disappointed with how her label is handling her career. Now, I did see a post on Twitter that made different accusations about Tunji allegedly blocking opportunities for Normani to collaborate with other artists. And I don't know if that's true or not. I do think some fans make assumptions that aren't necessarily valid. However, I do believe that her team is making a few missteps by not promoting her to the urban market. Now, there's a popular YouTuber by the name of Terrell who has a lot of people come on his show and do interviews and sing. And Terrell revealed that he did try to reach out to Normani's team, but they ignored him. He said, "Real talk alert, Normani's team ain't it. There is absolutely no reason that this beautiful, Black, talented woman isn't consistently in every household. She been next. My team tried a few times to get her on so we can properly celebrate her and help push her, but wrong demo, I guess." But Normani is going to get her flowers regardless, all in God's timing. What is for her will forever be for her. Can't nobody block blessings that are already promised. We just want to see our baby win. That's all, child. Exactly. We just want to see Normani win, but her team has to make some changes in their strategy to help her win. And I do think it is a bad decision for them to alienate her urban demographic. Now, I do understand that her label is trying to market her as a pop artist and they want her to do pop music and they're trying to push her to these pop radio stations, and they are spending a lot of money to get her on these mainstream platforms because they think that will help her blow up. But it's so crucial for Normani to not alienate those black platforms because she needs the support from the black audience. It's very rare to see black artists and music blow up without at least having the support of the black audience first. So her team has to make sure that she secures that support the same way that Khalid was able to secure that support when he dropped his song Location and that blew up on urban radio and he was able to venture off in the pop arena. That's the same way they need to market Normani as well. And I think all it takes is having the music. I don't think Normani should be boxed into any particular genre, but I do think it's important for her to have music that resonates with the young black audience. Once she's able to find her sound, I think she should release an R&B and hip hop song. People will eat that up. If she has a hot song that people like, she'll be good to go. That's all she needs is a hot song. She has the full package. She knows how to dance and perform, and she knows how to deliver a great music video, but she definitely needs to have some music out that people can listen to. And while she's making R&B and hip hop music, she could also do pop and dance music as well. This is what Rihanna did, which is why she became so big amongst different audiences and big globally, because she catered to every single audience, but she knew that it was important to have the support of that black demographic. So this is kind of what Normani's team needs to pay attention to, and I do believe they understand this. I don't want to believe that her team would intentionally sabotage Normani, but once again, I don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. Normani has been pretty quiet herself on social media, so to me, it seems like something might be happening that we are unaware of. But if Normani turns around and drops a new song today, this whole discussion will be forgotten. People just want to hear new music from her, and we want to make sure her project has a proper rollout this time as well. Now, I want to move on to another topic, and I didn't plan on talking about this, but it was a big discussion on social media. Now, 50 Cent went on Lil Wayne's podcast, and he said that black women are angry because he dates quote-unquote exotic women. Now, 50 Cent is very simple-minded, so exotic women to him are women like Chelsea Handler, okay? That's what he thinks exotic is. Anybody who's not black is exotic and more appealing to him. And Lil Wayne had the nerve to be chuckling like a clown, like he himself doesn't have a black daughter who will hear something like this and feel some type of way. Now, I am going to post a small clip that the Shade Room posted, and I want you all to hear what they said, and I'm going to speak on it afterwards.
You see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. And you see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you fucking with this kind of girl or that kind of girl. That shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it came off a boat, baby. Goddamn, you don't like that, motherfucker? You don't like that? You go, damn, what's the matter with you? This shit feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
For real. They get real.
I just look at it like, oh, look at this angry. And then my instincts always makes me defensive. So I go, look at this angry black motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. You're trying to fuck up the whole vibe. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because you're going.
Now, when this clip went viral, people were outraged, and of course, some black women were upset because you have two black men laughing and joking while putting black women down, and 50 Cent is a clown. He loves to clown around, but honestly, if you listen between the jokes, you could hear that he has a lot of insecurities about his race. He thinks anything that's not black is desirable and exotic. And people like 50 Cent and Lil Wayne feel affirmed when they're able to pull non-black women. And we all know good and well that if they didn't have any money or fame, these quote-unquote exotic women that they claim to date would not be checking for them at all. But they get a boost in self-esteem when non-black women date them, and they buy into this delusion that all black women are jealous of their relationships. They believe this because it feeds their ego and helps their low self-esteem and makes them believe that they're desired when they're not. Their character leaves very little to be desired. And I do want to say this. There's nothing wrong if a person wants to date outside of their race, or if a person finds love outside of their race. However, they shouldn't turn around and talk down on the people in their race, because all that does is expose how much they hate themselves. Now, Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae, did respond to the comments that 50 Cent and Lil Wayne made, and she said this on Twitter: "I'm black, I'm beautiful, I'm enough, I'm exotic, I'm amazing, I'm one of a kind. Now where are my black beautiful queens at?" I do think Reginae tweeted this because she wanted to let it be known that she does not stand by what her father and 50 Cent said, and also she's comfortable in the skin that she's in. And it's great to see that she's not allowing the ignorance of her father to affect her self-esteem. And I think all black women should think like this. We shouldn't allow the comments of a few ignorant people to rile us up and affect the way we see ourselves. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.